Hello everyone, I'm Roger Hoover. Today we have senior golfer Chris Paisley with us. Chris Paisley's coming off a win in the Arizona Intercollegiate. I'm sure that's a big thrill for you.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was my second win in college, and it's always nice to, get that second win because just to kind of confirm, again that you can do it, and hopefully it'll lead to a few more.
You played in that event last year. You had a top 5 finish. What did you learn from last year's Arizona Intercollegiate that carried over into this year's win?
Yeah, I mean I've always played well there. My first year I played it, I finished 5th. Last year 2nd, and I just kind of learned that it's a great course for me. Because I'm quite a straight hitter off the tee, and it's very narrow. The desert kind of, if you hit in there, you retain. So I managed to avoid that most of the time I played there, and I just learned that if I play my game, that's probably the best course for me on the college circuit to win at. And fortunately this year I managed to play well and putt well, and worked out.
Is it tough getting back in the swing of things after Christmas break and getting into that first tournament?
It is a little bit, yeah. Because I hadn't played since the Ridges, which was 3-4 months ago, and you're always kind of almost a little bit wary about how your game is going to be. But I took a while off after the Ridges, and because I was a little bit tired, I was kind of ready for a break, so I took a while off and then got back into it, and I felt as though my game was ready. Obviously I'd had no real competitive play for a while, but on the range and in practice and stuff I was playing well, so I just kind of went out there and trusted my game, and it worked out.
As your team has gotten back into practice, who are some of the players that have really impressed you to start 2009?
I think as a whole the team's, I think we kind of stepped it up a little bit, this year from the fall. We had a good start in the fall, and then we kind of dropped away a little bit, and I think that almost kind of give everyone a little bit more motivation to work a little bit harder. And everyone's improved. I would say Darren came out playing really well in the first tournament. He finished 9th, and I think everyone's just working that a little bit harder. And I think it might take a little while for that to show, but I think by the end of the spring, come postseason, I think that's going to pay off for us.
Next weekend, Tennessee will be at the John Height Invitational at Sawgrass Country Club in Jacksonville. You've played in the event before. Just talk about that course.
Yeah, tough course. It's going to be a lot of different tests than Arizona. It's a little bit longer, more of a championship style golf course, really long, and a lot of tough driving holes. And I've heard a lot of people say that it's harder than the TPC course across the road, which is where they play the Players Championship. And so obviously, we're going to have to be on the games at this place. There's a lot of good teams there. So I think we had a good practice since Arizona. We had a few mistakes out there, and we learned a lot, and we've worked on those since then. So I think hopefully we keep doing that, we'll play well.
Well, our thanks to Chris Paisley, and best of luck to Chris and the rest of the Vols next weekend in Jacksonville.